Good morning. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay, let me make sure this is turned down. I might look a little disheveled just because my hair is still drying from my shower. And I'm trying to see. You know what? I think I'm gonna wear this one. I got me some new necklaces. Good morning. I look a little frazzled, but I'm just wearing kind of like a comfy sweatshirt. Yarn over, right? Yes. I wanted a shirt I could wear a cute little necklace with. And this one's really cute. It reminds me of like a sunflower or a daisy or something. I should go. I don't like wearing them too high, so it's just gonna sit over the yo. Yo. If you know, you know. If you yo, you yo. So I have my friend Marty playing on my phone, so hopefully I have this turned down. I'm just letting it play because she's live and she's making a sweater. So I told her I would pop in and out. I have my live in the morning and then I would be back. So if you guys want to go check out her making a sweater, she is doing that today live. Like, I think she's going to be going a lot of the day, like taking breaks, but like she's going to be going, like making the sweater today. I don't know if she's going to finish it today, but anyway, good morning, Amanda and Lisa and Lana. I did not have time to make coffee this morning, so I'm drinking my Zions here. I'm going to turn the chat off so I don't get distracted by the chat. So I did a row of this last night. I haven't worked much on it. I started on another row of windows as well as the row that I did last night. And I'm almost done with my third donut. So that means it's time to bring out another donut. So this is 3 donuts in almost. So pretty. So bright. I love the way that it looks tie-dye. It's so fun. It's literally going to be for the house. And y'all, this pattern that I'm making is called the Shawl for All by Juan the Yarn Addict. And let me tell you what. Yes, it is the Shawl for All, Amanda. And it is really fun and easy to do. And depending on the yarn you use, it can work up super fast. Mine's a little slow because he decided that to him, the 3.5 millimeter made the stitch definition look better, I guess. And so I took that to heart and I used the same size hook. So that's why it's taking as long as it is to do this. But that's okay. You know, it really is one of those no-brainer patterns. You know, you could work on it a little bit here, literally put it down and pick it up and work on it again some other time. The only thing is I had to remind myself, good morning. The only thing is I had to remind myself the corners, how many chains I had to do, and it's only one. It is Picasso, Amanda. You're so knowledgeable. Oh, I really like this necklace. It's pretty. I feel like I'm being washed out, though. Like my face is being washed out. Oh, it's on top of the basket right here. Hold on, let's see if I can grab it. I tossed this up to put it back in the basket that it was in, and it landed on top, so I was able to grab it without getting up. You just stalk your favorites. Oh, I hate when packages do this. Look. Oh, you can't see it. Like, the sticky part of it stuck to the packaging, and now it's like a string, so now I'm just going to have to pull it off. And it's not going to be able to shut, which is fine. Good morning, KK. All right. That's the adhesive of that kept it shut. And I just need to pull one out. Just one. Good morning, Tammy. I could put a piece of tape on it, but y'all, my tape ran off. Well, I guess I could use this. Is there any left? Oh, there might be a piece left. It's the adhesive. Yeah, it's the adhesive part. It didn't stick. It decided to come off. I mean, it's sticky, so I don't know why, but it just, because of it's kind of like Velcro, you know, it decided that it wasn't going to stay. Yeah, that didn't make it. It just decided it didn't want to stay sticky anymore. Oh, it made it. Yay! Hello, Billy Joe. Good morning, Katrina. I didn't see you pop in there. I'm so sorry. Tammy, you're not a member. Let's see. Let me see if I can do something. I was gonna say I'm gonna wait till the end of the month, closer to the end, because I've already gifted half of mine, and I want to wait till the other end, and I'm gonna gift the other 5. So it'll be a random live that you guys pop in on. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Tammy. That darn technology, y'all. It can be a pain. Okay, I'm gonna put this back behind there. All right, so we're not drawing a card today, so I don't need to worry about that. We'll do that on Monday. Y'all, I finished. Y'all, if you're watching my flag, if you're following along, I finished mine up yesterday, minus the tails. So I pulled all the tails through so you could see a nice clean image on the front. And so here's my top row that I did where it's just the half double crochets. My only issue is getting this corner. I always have this corner that I start my my last row on. I can't get that edge to come in for some reason. So it is finished minus the tails. See, here's all the tails on the other side. I think it turned out so cool. I'm loving doing this. It's inspiring me to make squares of some sort, because I think the edges look like they'd be doable in putting and somehow maybe attaching them to other squares. Yeah, so Katrina, if you go check out my channel, the last 3 days before, actually not the last 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I did a live video, and they're each about an hour and a half. Now, yesterday was chaotic, so I apologize ahead of time if you guys watched the part 3. My children tested my patience on live video. I wanted to download it and get rid of, or to edit out that stuff, but I listened back to it. I went, you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was. You can definitely hear my frustration at my children. Like, you know, please go. I'm not done. Yeah, so, yep. And thank goodness I did get myself muted yesterday on certain occasions. So yeah, you're going to need a skein of each color. And trust me when I say you will barely use. Oh, let me show you what's left over. All right, so here's my basket of leftovers. So and also, if you do make it, make sure you do 3 of the light pinks. 3 cakes of the light pinks, not 2, but 3. Because I ended up needing a third one towards the end, but I was able to make it work where I could pull from the outside of one of my cakes for the 2 or 3 rows I needed it for, and then I was fine. But this is what I had left over of sparkle pink. That's almost half the skein. And I only bought one. I bought 1 skein of this. I bought 1 of the dark pink, and it is almost all there. And I actually used this from last month's flag that I made with the snowman. So I still have plenty of that left over and an extra one that I went ahead and bought for some reason. So yeah, it literally, these flags are not yarn eaters. They are taking, good morning, Jay. So these flags, they don't take more than a skein of color of each color that you use. And this one only had the 3 colors in it, a little bit of the white and then the 2 pinks. But like next month is going to have 3 colors again. I should print that out. But basically next month is a green flag with a clover on it. And then we're going to have like 2 or 3 stripes of yellow, gold thrown in there just to, throw the gold in there somewhere. So you will only need 3 skeins for next month as well. And I will be making, I'm going to record, I think, those videos, because then I don't want to record them because it takes up space on my phone, and then I have to deal with, I don't know. It's fine. I don't mind doing it, but I will. Good morning, Jeremy. How are you today? You gave me quite a crack up yesterday when you were talking about all your Joann's orders. Y'all, I might be making a Joann's order, because you see this yellow right here, this yellow and orange. I started making that gigabyte blanket for my youngest, and then my middle child decided he wanted yet another blanket, and I just finished him a blanket last year as well. I guess I can't make too many blankets for these children. They get the pick of the litter to whatever blanket they want, I guess. And you know what? I love it. I love that they want another one. Melissa G, go watch hers. Seriously, you can come back and watch my replay. But Melissa G, she's in this house now. Yo. You're in 2 houses. Seriously, if y'all need to go support my Marty, please go support Marty. She is designing a sweater, not designing, but like crocheting a sweater with you guys live. So yeah, yes, Amanda, they do want something from me. But what I was trying to figure out how to say is, it gives me that yarn fix, like it gives me that excuse to go buy yarn and to touch yarn and to crochet something. I might not do a lot of commission pieces, which, please, unless they're like hats and scarves, I can't crochet blankets quick enough to whip those up for commission, or shawls or anything. They have to be super small projects. That's why I'm getting into like the Cricut stuff and selling stuff like that. So yeah, I just welcome back with the elixir of life for Julianne. We'll be here when you get back, Lana. I actually want to make the sweater that Marty's making, because she does it in such a way that you can make it to your own body size and type. Like, it's not a specific, like, you have to make it this way. Like, you know, like, she creates by, what is it, measurements, I think she said. I have an Addy, Amanda. My daughter has a couple Centros, and I have an Addy. I actually have both Addies, the 48 and I have all three Addies, the 48, the 22, and the egg. I don't have any of my mods in here to share it. I wonder if I can share it. Let's see. Margaret would come over here. She's over there. I should go put in the chat, can I have a mod come over to my channel for just like 5 seconds? Her channel name is Flossom. Billy Joe is a new member. That's awesome. Yes. Thank you for joining. Woohoo! Gotta give party celebration. Thumbs up. I'm trying to remember. I'm missing one. What's the one I'm missing, y'all? What am I missing here? The confetti one. I want the confetti one. Do I get confetti? No confetti? No, that's the balloons. I had both of them up before. There's the confetti. Oh, let's see. It's Blossom Crochet. Sorry. Let's see if I can share it. Let's see. Let me know if this is clickable. If it's not, then I'll figure it out. So it is Blossom Crochet. And she's got a purple image for her picture. Blossom Crochet. Yay! All right, so I can share it on my end. Oh, I have to sneeze. Okay, so I got out my next blanket because, like I said, I started doing this, and then my middle child decided he wants a blanket. Now, I don't know if he wants it specifically like this one. He didn't say. He just said, can I have another blanket made? I was like, okay. So here is the progress I've made. I don't remember where I was at when I showed you guys this the last time. Right, Katrina? Yeah. I love Marty. She's amazing. I'm working on the mal that she's got going with Yes Michelle Crochets as well. But I can't show you guys that one until the end of the year. So isn't that turning out cool? And look, the only reason it curls at the top is because that's where it's the way the stitch is. Once I get this black border done on the top of the blanket, this is going to sit so nice and flat. But look how amazing it sits flat on the bottom. And then this is what the backside looks like. I think he's going to love the rainbow on the back too. Isn't it cool? It is, and the yarn is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby, which is my favorite yarn. It's so soft. Now, I will say, Big Twist is got its own kind of softness. It is super soft and squishy too. But this just has a different feel of softness to it. And it's almost softer, if that makes sense to me. In my humble opinion. Yeah, and Tunisian is a curly stitch regardless, but Michael has definitely figured out a way to combat the curl. Somehow I had 6 over. Look, I have a boo-boo somewhere in here in my yellow or green. Actually, maybe right in here on the last row of yellow. I somehow skipped a stitch and I went from 6 to 5. And I was telling Michael, because I emailed him, or no. Yeah, and now I see I'm not liking that. It's my side's wonky. I messed up somewhere. I missed a stitch. I don't want to frog this out, y'all, but it's bugging me now that I'm actually sitting here like critiquing it. That is really bugging me. I know it's for the house and it's for my kid. And I'm trying to make sure that as long as I have, the 6 stitches, the end stitch and then the 5 in, between the color and the end of the black here, as long as I have that, I should stay straight the rest of the way. But y'all, that's bugging me. I know you guys can't, you may, look at that. You can see it. You see that? You see how it like dips down? Okay, this is just me being self-critical of my own work here. Even I have issues. But look, see, this is the other side. It's not perfect, but it's, oh my gosh, will you stop? There we go. It's better. I don't know what I did. Yeah, it does have a slight dip to it. Yep, on that one side. So, well, I think I should be okay as long as I keep it the same stitch count the rest of the way up. I don't know. I'm not going to block it. It's a blanket. I don't have enough room for that. Oh my goodness. Well, Melissa, I pretty much have a hook in my hand basically all day long while doing other things. Like, I literally will, like, if I'm in the middle of a row, I'll say, okay, as soon as I finish this row, go do this thing, and that's how I try to do it. And so I'm always hooking away, but also trying to make sure that things get done. And that gets me up moving, so I'm not constantly sitting all day, even though I sit more than I stand, but at least I'm up moving around, throughout the day. So, oh, it skipped it. Tunisian, very easy. Yeah, and it was a black stitch too. I think somehow I skipped it by not being able to see it or something, or I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. I am like very much trying to pay attention and make sure I get the same number in. But somehow or another, I reduced that one side down. And because I'm already 2 or 3 colors past it, I've cut my yarn, so I don't want to frog it out, because that means that if I try to go back, I'm going to have to reattach the colors back to the ends just in case I go over, in case I accidentally use a little more than I did the last time or the first time I went through that color, if that makes sense. Good morning, Mimi. So yeah. Yeah. Yesterday was rough. I will tell you guys, it was a rough afternoon day. And I think it's hormones. But yeah, my mood, it gets affected a lot with the hormones. And so when the children don't listen, it rears its ugly head. Oh, I am going to work on my shawl while I'm sitting here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I have not made it there yet. But I am close. Like this one looks lighter than the last one, but I can't decide if I like pulling from the center of these or the outside of these, because either way is a pain, because you're constantly pulling on it. You're not like it's not smoothly coming out very easy. I mean, it kind of sort of comes smoothly out of the center, but finding the center in these donuts, ooh, it's a little tough because they're kind of tucked inside. Okay, I muted myself on purpose, y'all. Like, I wanted to see if y'all could hear me before I yelled at those two upstairs. They were starting to get rambunctious again, and I was like, no, I ain't doing that again. I ain't doing that again. All right, so. Oh my gosh, Jeremy, I don't know, and I guess because they hear people like me going, but it doesn't feel like I'm doing that much, you know? And then people go, but you are, and it's like, I don't know. Oh, you saw me go like that? Good morning. Sorry, good morning, Ivy. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know which way I like better, the outside or the inside of this. Because trying to find that inside one it's like, I don't understand how this is in here. Because I try to pull what I think is the center, and it's not. See, I got some yarn barf here. Which end is the center? Haha! Found it. That's not too bad. I'll take that yarn barf over other yarn barf. Good morning, kitty cat. Go talk over there to your thing. Your person. What is with the meows? Like, this just looks different. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright, now I gotta find the outside of this one. That's the other thing, is it doesn't match up, so it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go from pink to blue. Yeah, this Picasso, you know, Juan was talking about on his live, or not live. My goodness, Kat, what is your deal? His Whipping It with Juan. I was watching it last night, and he said that with the smaller hook, this Picasso frogs better. I don't know. He must have been able to crochet with it in a way that it didn't snag all the little little loops, because when I tried to frog it, it snagged really bad. Sorry. I'm telling you, I need to just start going live in the evenings, y'all, because I just can't, because my family's around my husband's home in the evening. And I haven't been seeing much of him lately because he's been getting off late, and as soon as he's home, we're eating dinner and I'm running out the door again. I'm running out the door, and he's stuck at home with the boys. So, oh, my alarm's going off for 8:30. I have an alarm go. Y'all, I was looking for a pair of scissors because I needed to cut the yarn that I just tied together on the thing, and I couldn't see any in here. I was oblivious to this pouch sitting right here. There's a pair of scissors in there. Like, it was sitting right there, and I'm going, oh, I need a pair of scissors. So I'm looking around for one, and I found one in the box the basket I had the flag stuff in. Oh boy. Can we just say it's Monday? Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. It's Friday. The sun's out again. I've had a shower. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm feeling kind of like not out of sorts, just I don't want to bore you guys. And so it's like, what do we do to entertain you now? You know? I was going to sit here and work on this while I talk to you guys. So, and we still have 30 minutes. We have 30 minutes and I don't have much to go on. Oh. Yes, it's Monday. It's Monday on a Friday. Yesterday I went to Target to make a really quick trip to buy paint, acrylic paints for my boys to paint their Pinewood Derby cars that they cut out with their grandpa down a couple weeks ago. And we have paint here in the house, but it was half of them were dried out and half of them were like, we just didn't have a lot of colors left, colors they wanted to use. And I will give you guys one guess as to what colors my youngest decided to use on his. I'll give you guys one guess because it's the same colors he wanted for his blanket. He's into those colors, and that's fine. No, colors. All the colors. But anyway, I went to Target, and I was coming back from the craft area. I was walking. I was leaving the craft aisles to go check out with the rainbows. He painted his car rainbow colors, he said, and he did. Oh no, Julianne, I hope it doesn't go out for you. Hopefully it stays. Hopefully your power stays good, stays on. So anyway, I was leaving the aisles, and I walked past one of the end caps where there were some like kits, and so I was like, I'm just gonna stop and see what kind of kits they have. They had a couple like embroidery ones, and they had like a soap making one. There was one embroidery where you could embroider on a box. It was a wooden box that you could, and like had holes on it, like a mesh, and you could almost like a wicker, but with like the holes instead of like the braided wood. It's like the little tiny holes, but it was wood, fake wood. But anyway, you could sew through the holes and make embroidery patterns like flowers and stuff. And so I was looking and I saw a crochet kit for a hot pad thingy and a couple little smaller ones and a basket. It's like made with puffs or something like that. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this and review it. So I found some content, and it was only $15 for this kit. And you could make like 4 items in it. Granted, I'm going to make them up. I'm going to try and make them and see, and I'm going to use the hook. It even came with a hook, and it came with the little leather straps that you hang that you tie on to the big hot pad. And I'm trying to think what else is in there, but I'll have to show you all the stuff that came in it. But it was a, whatever their brand is. It's like the Moto Llama, whatever their brand is. That is the crochet kit. So I'll have to do a video of me crocheting the the items and reviewing this box. So I was like, well, like there's some content for me, but that's only one box, one kit. And I can't do that all the time, but I was like, why not? You know, it was $15, so y'all can send your guys' snow here. Anybody that gets any. I know Julianne's not, but if y'all don't want it, you know, send it here. My kids are desperately wanting to play in it, and we have snow gear. Like we live in the Midwest, so you have to have it. But it's like, because we have it, we don't get snow. And we're prepared, you know. They all have their snow boots, they all have some sort of snow pants and jackets and gloves, and no use for it. I'll take it. We'll take it. I'd be okay staying at home. I really am. My full-time job is in my house anyway. It's, you know, I keep the kids from killing themselves. I make sure they eat something and eat decently. May not be the best, you know, it may be a lot of processed foods, but, you know, I try to get, you know, I provide them with fresh fruit as much as possible, and I wish they'd eat veggies, but they don't, and that's okay. But we you know, we're a big vitamin taking family, so we take vitamins. I know, Jeremy, like, it's 80 degrees in Georgia and Florida now, and it's like, come on. We're 24 here. Last I checked. It's still 24, yeah. Oh my goodness. And that's another reason I want to move back to the southern states. If not, my forever home is going to be in Hawaii if I can ever get back there. Lurk away, Jay, lurk away. But anyway, like, y'all, this pattern does work up pretty quick. I just, you know, I made it slow on myself by choosing a thin yarn with a small hook. I mean, it's a 4-weight for sure, but it does thin out at times. But this donut for sure it's got its plumpness to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's definitely a 4. I know, you were talking about having AC on in your house, Melissa. I was like, ugh. And here I am bumping mine up 1 degree in my house to make it warmer. Yeah, it's almost that pool time for Florida, huh? Ugh. Yep, it's pretty much about the same here, Jay. It's just 24 with nothing on the ground. That's the only difference between you and me, is I don't have snow. So it's keeping it cooler here because there's nothing for the sun to reflect on. I can't imagine AC already in February. Whew. That's crazy. I mean, I've been there. I've lived in the South before, so I remember it being warm all the time. And, you know, every once in a while it would, during the winter time, it would drop a little bit, but not much. Got a headache coming on over here. It's one of those, I know what kind of headache it is. It's one of those headaches that comes around every month. So I just need to take some Tylenol to help kick it before it gets too bad. And I don't know, are any of you guys, I don't do Midol. I don't need it. I just need it for the headache. I haven't taken that since I was a teenager. But yeah, I don't remember taking it a whole bunch either. What was I gonna say though? Oh, I don't know if you guys are familiar with a condition called spherocytosis. Is anybody familiar with that at all? I am. I just didn't know if anybody else was. So basically, my oh my goodness, you have to take medicine for migraines, Jeremy. That stinks. I wish that they could figure out what causes migraines and, like what could we do with our diet? Like what's something we could eat or drink, like lots more water, something that would help alleviate these migraines, Making hair bandanas for craft fairs. Any ideas on a pretty stitch? Juan mentioned one the other day that got stuck in my head called the sedge stitch. That one's a pretty one. And then also, I like the even moss stitch. It makes a really pretty texture. It is basically it claims to be a moss stitch, which I'm not entirely sure how, because the moss stitch linen stitch. Raylene's on the live now. Marty must have to take a break. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the even moss stitch. I don't know how it's a moss stitch, to be honest, because it's a single. No, it's a slip stitch and a half double crochet next to each other. Not in the same stitch, but just you alternate back and forth between those two. But I guess in a way it kind of is, but it just doesn't follow the same like chain space thing that the linen stitch in my brain does. Granny stitch and double crochet. Those are pretty too. Ooh. I don't know if she has any. What is her name? There was a YouTube a content creator that released a heart plushie yesterday, a chunky heart thing. I'm trying to remember who she is. I follow her because it's not Brianna K, is it? No. What is her name? MJ. MJ Off the Hook. Isn't that what her name or her channel is called? MJ Off the Hook. I'm gonna have to go check out that heart one. Because I was thinking about making bandanas for. So the place that I've been going to get my blood tested, my blood work done, is at the cancer. It's a cancer specialist center. They're not testing me for cancer because I don't have any of that, but like I'm going to a hematologist, which deals with people that have cancers, and so it's a cancer center that I'm actually going to. And so they have a waiting room down by the lab that has a table where people just make hats and things to donate, and they just leave them on the table for people to have. And I think that would be amazing to make a bunch of bandanas and hats and scarves to put on that table. It's not any one particular charity over another. Please go. Can you not knock that box over, please? Y'all pray for me today, please. Like, with me having this headache and my mood being the way it is, I'm trying to stay positive. Yeah, so anyway, am being tested for spherocytosis, because I don't know if you're familiar with what it is, but it is a condition where my body, if that is what I have in fact, but they're leaning towards it, that's what it is, because they've seen it in the prior blood tests, where my body is basically killing off my red blood cells faster than my marrow can make up. So I have absolutely no idea what, if that is the case, what that's going to entail. But I'm not worried, because my mom, my sister, my dad, my dad's mom, my grandmother, and my dad's half-brother have all had it. And 3 out of the 4 are still currently alive. The only reason my grandmother is not is because she got lung cancer. So what did you see, Lisa? Because I have been squirreled in the last 5 minutes that I can't recall what I was talking. Oh my gosh. I would just like to get through one of my lives this week without being interrupted. And it's causing me to have some anemia because of that. So if that's what I end up having, I just don't know what it may be one of those things where we just keep an eye on it, and if it worsens, then they take steps to, do things. But for right now, I don't think we're going to do much for anything. My goodness. Oh, the hearts. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just saw yesterday that she had posted a video for, the hearts, the little heart things. They're like little, you could probably almost call them heart pillows, but I think they're just little heart plushies. They look fun. I don't have a lot of like Valentine's-y yarn behind me. I could probably try it with that. Oh, that hot pink not mandala, the Lion Brand ombre. Are those the ombres? Gradients. The gradients. I think the gradients work up okay. Bulky, quick, heart stuffy. Yes. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. And Billy Joe, are you saying I should do a tutorial on like bandanas? I don't even know how to make them. I think you just start like a triangle shawl, but I saw this. Okay, y'all, I found a new girl on the YouTube streets. She's got like less than 30 subscribers. Let me see if I can find her, because I want to share her with you guys. She's a lifeguard. I don't know where she lifeguards, but she's a lifeguard. Her name's Becca. Gosh, I don't want to butcher her last name, so I'm not even going to try. But she is making a bunch of bandanas for her shop. I think she's got an Etsy shop or something. And when she would show her bandanas in this one video I watched, it kind of had like a curve to it. Like it was made in a way that it took, fit nicely over your head, where it didn't just go, it like curved around the back of the head. So if you guys wouldn't mind, go check her out. I mean, she's brand new. She's got 3 videos. And less than 30 subscribers. So we can blow her out of the water, like, hey, surprise. We found you. I'm sure she would enjoy some love thrown her way. But, like, she's just slowly starting to get stuff out. She lives in Ohio, I'm assuming, because she wears Ohio gear. Like, well, I can't really assume that, I guess, because I have a Alabama sweatshirt that I wear, and I used to live in Alabama. But hello, Barbara. Hello, Annie. Huh. I don't really, I'm subscribed to Passionate Kelsey, but I don't really follow her, like, a lot. She has 56 videos? Oh, well, she's only got 3 of them listed. Oh, because she does a lot of shorts. That's what it is. She's only got 3, like, full-length videos, but then she's got a whole bunch of, like, shorts. She does a lot of shorts. But yeah, she's got a lot of short videos. But her main, like, if you go to her video tab, there's only 3 there. And I'm trying to put more back on my video tab, because if you go to my videos tab, there's, like, you know, it's been my videos posting every day has decreased significantly because I've gone to doing lives every day. So now those are listed under the lives instead of both places, which is silly, but that's what they do. Sweet, Lana. All right, so I used both her bandana tutorials too. Was looking for different ones too. Yeah, I could play around with it. I don't know. Maybe I might just pull some of this scrap, or I was going to point to this stuff right here, but then I have a box sitting over that direction full of tote. Not a box, but a tote, a big tote full of yarn, scrap yarn that I've used in projects that I have left over of. And maybe I'll play with them and see what I can turn into a bandana. Where are we at here? 52 minutes. I am going to finish this row. My goodness, the cat is spazzy. But yeah, I don't know if she uses her own pattern or if she follows a certain pattern, because she's doing them differently. Like some are granny stitch bandanas and some are solid and scrap. Well, they're not scrap. Are you saying I should make scrap cakes? I have made scrap cakes. I kind of got away from those just because I don't know. Once I make them, I don't know what to do with them. So it's like, then I got to figure out a project to make with them, which I know I can make some blankets with the scrap cakes, which I'm absolutely loving. Juan's scrap cake blanket that he's making, the modern granny. Well, I guess you're heading out, Mimi. So have a blessed day, and have fun today. All right. Last section, and I'm still on my third cake here. I haven't quite finished, so I don't know if it'll make it to the end of the row. So there's a little bit of yarn bar from the 4th donut, and then right here where the yellow's coming out of is the last bits of the 3rd donut that I have used. So we're definitely going to be moving into a 4th donut. So I don't know how many this is going to take, because I got to, see how long it is before I decide when to stop. So, we need a project because I have tons of scraps and don't have anything to do with it. Have you seen Juan's scrap cake modern granny that he's doing? I think that was. I'm actually going to frog a C2C that I started with a scrap cake and actually do that. I'm going to do the modern granny that he's doing. I think that, and it's weird seeing that line go up the one side because you do flip every time, but I know, I'm lazy. Jeremy, I'm lazy. I'm just going to say it. I'm lazy. I don't know. I want somebody else to tell me what to do with my yarn. I don't want everybody to tell me what to do, but like, I don't know. But no, I started a C2C with a scrap cake, and I don't know. I'm liking the way his is turning out better than the C2C that I'm doing. If I can get to the end of this row before the next 5 minutes, I will show you the scrap C2C I'm doing, and maybe you guys can convince me to stay with it or not. Ah, I dropped my stitch. You love the modern granny, but turn in the corner. But you would still have the line in the corner, wouldn't you? Going up the corner. Aw. Thank you, Lana. I just don't know. I don't feel like I'm entertaining. I don't, because I don't want to be boring. So some days I don't have the gift of gab. Like today's just one of those days. You know, I'm just kind of, I have an easy dinner plan for today because I almost don't want to do school with my kids, but we need to get school done because we homeschool, so. And we had a whole week off last week because of sickness, so we have to stay on it. And I'm already a day behind on my Bible study, and it's just, it's less noticeable. Might have to try that. So when you do the modern granny or whatever you do you finish with the half double crochet for the corner, so that way when you turn you're back in the corner? That way you're not changing in the center of a row? Yeah. I need to send off my Boggy Creek blankets. Thank you, Melissa. Look, this is for everybody. Y'all, look. I really, truly mean that. Y'all are... I don't think you realize how amazing y'all make me feel and how amazing y'all are as a support system for me. I don't take this lightly. So I try to be, Lana. I really do. Oh my gosh. Wow. We had a delay yesterday because of the freezing temperatures so like Wednesday we had freezing rain, and it kind of went into the evening a little bit, and so it was still kind of slick out yesterday morning. So I think our kids in our area started late yesterday, an hour or two. I don't know what you said yes to, Jeremy. Oh, to my question about the half double crochet. Okay, I love doing that. I absolutely love doing that because you cover it up with the corner stuff anyway. It's finally Friday. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Seriously, like like I said, my emotions are a little bit like right now, so don't get me going. Oh, I made it to the end of the row of this shawl, and I still have number 3 donut left. Like it goes to where that pink ends, and it's attached to the blue. That's it. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know how much more I'm gonna take. Maybe how many? Y'all guess. I want y'all to guess. How many more donuts do you think it's gonna take me to finish this shawl? Now he made it oversized, which I kind of plan on doing that. So I gotta go down to at least my hips. Okay. So right now this is what I have, and when I put it up to my neck, it goes to my belly button's right here. So it's still sitting probably half a foot from my hips. What do y'all think? I've done 3 donuts. This is 3 donuts. I want you guys to guess. Now, I just opened my packages with 8 in them. Yeah, there's 8. No. Yeah, there's 8 in the packages. I had a small 3-pack that I bought off Amazon. I overpaid for. So that's the 3 that I've gone through. Aw, well, yeah, I get you through the week. She's still there in the morning, and then I come on, talk with you, and then she's there in the afternoon and on the weekends still for you. The flags are easy. They really are, and they're so much fun. I want to get started making the March one already and record it so that way I can edit it and put it out and have it ready for you guys at the end of February so you can make it and have it ready for March. Thank you, Jeremy. All 8. Well, I haven't even... like I said... I can't talk. 3 more. Ding, 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 ding. There's my bell. Although I'm over an hour already. Oopsies. 3 more. I know. It's not going to be something I wear out and about, I don't think. Because I think it's just going to be too bright and, like, I don't know. Just not something I wear out around. I think it's just going to be something I cuddle in at home. Yeah, so it is bold. But there's nothing wrong with bold. It's just I usually don't wear anything outside of the house other than, like, jackets or hoodies, so I suppose I should get off here. I finished my row. I have my stitch marker in so I don't lose my spot right here. So I'm going to put it in my basket here. I was actually thinking, I have these little clear totes. Now, this is a shoebox one. I have the bigger ones. I was thinking of putting some of my smaller projects in it and using these as, like, my project totes because they're cheap to buy and they work well and they stack well. So, so yeah, Amanda, I would wear something a little less bold out and about. But like I said, I would wear this definitely around the house for sure. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to send you off with my outro video, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm going to go hang out over on Marty's channel for the rest of the day while she works on her amazing sweater. So if you haven't done that, haven't checked her out yet, go check her out. She's going to be live off and on all day, I think. I'm sure she'll reiterate that. And so, yeah. The carpets are too thick around here for those rolly carts. Like, this thing don't move. It just sits. So, all right, y'all. Here it goes. And I will see y'all on Monday. Later, guys. Let me turn it down before I start it. There we go. All right. Bye.